And for the people who ran with this video and started posting and commenting and sharing without any context whatsoever, how do you feel now?
The problem is that he wanted it to go down this way because he knew that the department wasn't going to be transparent immediately and just release the body cam footage. So look at that. He put that video out there, got 34 million views. And how many people that just are kind of, I hate to say it, kind of gullible, that kind of fell for it. And they're like, oh my God, yes, that is so horrible that the police are doing this in America these days. And so it went exactly as he intended.
Pulled over for so they could have a conversation and get his license and registration, he probably would have been just fine. But instead, he decides to lock himself in his car and refuses to listen to the police officer. He even says, I am going to break your window. He receives authorization to go ahead and break that window. He calls in for backup and multiple other police officers arrive at this scene in order to mitigate this entire situation that's created by a driver who chose to be non-compliant. But yes, this guy gets cell phone footage of his car window getting smashed in and him getting hit in the face, and he gets to release that on the internet for all to see. And suddenly we're talking about police brutality and saying, this is America. We need to call in Childish Gambino to play that song again because the police are so racist against black men. It's absolutely ridiculous. And for the people who ran with this video and started posting and commenting and sharing without any context whatsoever, how do you feel now? Now they've even gone through an investigation process and the officers.
The really hard thing about this, guys, is this is what leads to police officers leaving, first and foremost, right? They followed their policy. They did everything they could do. This guy just wanted to get clicks, and now their career is put in jeopardy. And so they didn't do anything wrong, and now their career is in jeopardy, so they leave the department. Now, who loses out? Well, I tell you who loses out. What about the person down the street who's being sexually assaulted? What about the person that needs help from a police officer, and now the officer that typically patrols that sector is no longer there? The people who lose out are the community, especially the communities that are underserved, and they really need help of law enforcement officers. The bad thing is, honestly, he just put the community members in jeopardy, and he did it for a selfish reason. That's the worst part about it. And people support